both your arms up and reaching out. So somebody's pulling you up. So you're standing on the ground and you want to climb up to somewhere and pull you up. And open up the chest, pectoral muscles. Feel the stretch that's all happening on the shoulders. And then looking up, curvature of the spine. And come down. And reach up again. And open. And then one more. And then lift up again one more time. And pay attention to your spine, keep it straight while you do a spinal twist. Push your belly forward, look back over your shoulder. And then let's work our breath with these twists as well. We're going to turn our head to the front gradually. And we're going to work with our breath. As we rock our head back, we're going to inhale. And press the breath to the lower part of where the diaphragm is, and we're going to squeeze it in. And we just basically we're massaging our organs. And as you exhale, turn back and blow it off through your mouth. And one more time. Inhale. When you blow out, as if you're blowing out heat. Excess heat from the organ. Again. On the other side. Looking back. Turning the head back. Okay, inhale. Turn the head back. Squeeze your organ. In this case, we're working on the right side where the liver is. And exhale all the heat coming out from the liver. Inhale. Exhale. And then come up again. And then from here, just bow forward. And when you're here, just reach out as far as you can, push your hand forward. And wherever you are, finger walk yourself just a little bit more and give a little stretch to your body. And walk your hand towards the right side. Feeling the whole left side of the body being stretched and open.
torso is flat on the mat. And the first thing is to make sure that we have a good pose. Good pose is spine is straight, chin is slightly tucking, and our shoulder relax down, and our face, lift the side of the lips a little bit. Have an inner smile. Smile into our inner being, smile into your organ, smile into the whole internal body. And we're going to start off with Mukha Bhastrika, bellow breath. Inhale. Rise up, come into a good body pose again. Observe our spine, shoulders, face, and an inner smile. And observe the benefit of the exercise on your chest, shoulder, face. Smile into your inner being. All fours. Spread your fingers out. Curve your toes. Go into a neutral spine. This is called a tiger breath. So you can imagine yourself like a cat. Push your spine down, the mid spine up. Lift up your chin. Spread your shoulder apart. As if you're opening up some wings, gaze up. And then, with your chin towards your chest, curve your spine. Your tailbone moving towards your belly button. Feel the stretch and opening of the shoulders and the lower sacrum being stretched. And then moving up. Let your breath guide your movement. Inhale. And exhale. Let everything go. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And you come back to neutral. And we continue to work the spine using the cat as our inspiration. Let's look back into our tail and curve the spine. And the other side. just a couple of inches above the ground. Now start your coccyx up. In the down dog, try to push the heel backwards, chin towards your chest, and we're going to walk the dog. Bend one knee, straighten the other one, and do some opening. Rotate your arms in, have an inner rotation. Bring your elbow, try to, if your elbow have eyes, make it look back towards the wall behind you. And then lift up both heels, stand on your toes, and then push both heels down towards the floor again. We're going to hang on here for 2 breaths. Let us float into the plank. Micro bend your elbows. Keep your back straight. Form a straight alignment from the crown of the head towards the tailbone. Flow back into down dog. You can dive into a chaturanga, or you can put your knees down first and dive in. So, make a choice. Lay on your belly. Let me do a baby cobra from here. And try not to push with your hand. If you can lift your hands up like a dinosaur. And then come back down. Let's do an arm stretch. Reach your right hand out to the side. And use your left hand to push your body. And then somebody is taking your left foot and they're going to rotate your body towards the right side. You're having a twist. At the same time, a shoulder opening, pectoral shoulder opening. And roll back onto your belly. And then put both your hands beside your head and raise up. And then belly down. Put your hands on the opposite direction. You do a counter pose. Stretch your arms, left arm up. Or your forehead is on the mat. And bring your left hand back and then prop yourself up again. Raise our hand up using our fingertips. We push into a spinal extension. And come down. Extend your left hand up to the side. And who's next to you just need some adjustment. wider. And push yourself up again in your spinal extension. Two breaths. Cross your hands over. Hand by the side of the chest, toes up, and push up into the ground. And go down dog. From here, let's walk our hand towards our feet. And simply hand. You can bend your knees and stuck your belly onto your thighs. And I want you to hug the back of the knees. See if you can hold on to your elbow. And gradually, slowly straightening up your knees. See how far you can go. And release. Bend your knees. And again. And let go. And one more. And let go. Put your hand, hang down, and put it onto your shin and go to the flat back. I think I'll go one more time. Hands on your shin. This time put your hands forward and raise up from your hips. Hands together and namaste. Send the mountain pose. Find the breath. And we do a couple of sun salutation. You see me doing it? Okay. Sun salutation. Start off by standing with the toes touching. Each of the foot is parallel to each other. Palm facing up, out. Find yourself in a position with stability, steadiness, like a mountain. And raise up your hand, receiving the sun ray, the blessing. And salute to the sun. Bending backwards. And bowing forward, bend the hips. And hand towards your shin, go into a flat back. And we go. Find steadiness and raise up your body. And then raise up your hand into warrior one. Touch your palm. And then coming down. And then step back with your right leg. Go into your down dog. And then for those who want to, you can put your knees or simply dive down into Chaturanga. Moving into dog. Back to Chaturanga. Push yourself up into the plank. And down dog. Lift up your left leg. And swing it. Let it land in between your hands. Steady yourself for a moment. Find your place. And move into the one. And we're going to rock back and use the momentum to skip up, touch your toes, forward bend again, hands by your shin, stand your hand out to the side, and then hinging up from the hips, Anjali Mudra, Namaskar, mountain pose. And receive the sun ray. Salute to the sun ray, to the sun. At this point, let your breath guide your movement. Whether you're moving in or out, how you breathe in, how you breathe out. And one more. High lunge. Warrior one. And your breath is your yoga. Let your breath guide your movement. balancing exercise. This time, put your foot where your groin is. And slowly bend your knees. One more, which is called a flying eagle. Release your leg, move it up, and we're going to move into warrior tree. Trees falling. Alright. Saved by the bell. And let's do the other side. Down again into the flying eagle. And coming back up. Hands up. Lift up the feet. And we're going to go back into warrior tree. Into the tree. One more time. Tree in the highest elevation. And stand again, toes together, hand by your side, into your mountain pose again, and find your breath and even up your body energy. And lift up your left leg, and then swing it behind. And lift up your hand, make it parallel to the ground. front foot. Spiral your hands. Circle your hands down. And we go into a Tai Chi move. And coming back up. Warrior here again. And straighten your front leg. Pivot the legs so that they're parallel together. Hand by your side. Chin up. And we do a forward bend. Put your hand down, see if you can put the crown of the head on the floor. Rising up. One more. And coming up. And pivot your foot towards you. Hands on your hips. Keep your spine straight and rolling up. Okay, move it. And we're going to go to the 5-star position. Hip opener. And we're going to hug a tree. And don't forget to smile. And coming back up. Okay. And fingers pointing towards your hips. I'm going to raise the front of the body up. Chin towards the chest first. And come down. Extend your leg up. Do one more. Just going to lift up. And roll back. Do one leg towards you. We do a single leg forward bend. Exhale. And come down. Oh, since we're here, let's move. With the other side, please. And we do some twists. Push your knee towards your armpit, the opposite armpit, and place your armpit there. If you can. The other hand supporting the south, and the back and roll over your shoulder. And straighten the spine. And the other side. Come back. You sit in the diamond. We'll do our own chanting in 3 syllables. Chin mudra. Chinmaya mudra. Adi mudra. Brahma mudra. 3 breath, 3 on, up or in. You finish the round and you continue by yourself. your knees towards you. Both your knees. And bring your forehead towards your knees. Squeeze it. Squeeze it. And then you're going to kick out and relax. Oh. Just in case there's some tension left in your body, you collect them wherever they are, put it on